So guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a monster analysis on the upcoming Tails monster, and you're gonna like this one, okay? So today we're gonna go ahead and do an analysis. I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, it's gonna get started. So Monster just went ahead and tweeted this on Twitter. And speaking of Twitter, guys, if you guys haven't followed my Twitter account already, make sure to do that. I haven't used it in a while, so I got back literally today, and I'm gonna start posting some stuff there too. If you guys want to go and give me a follow there, you can. Now that we got a new CEO, you know, for Twitter, I'm back. All right, so anyways, let's go ahead and see, check this monster out. This is what you guys came here for. First of all, what are those eyes? Is that supposed to be like light bulbs? Is that what's up? That's an interesting looking turkey. Alright, so anyways, this is a tank. Yes, you heard that correctly. It is taunt and mega taunt. And one thing I already noticed is his elements, fire and light. That's pretty good for the current meta. You guys know Serpentix Cupid? It's so good. So that right there, pretty good. Also, that one other Anticipation Hater monster from the book, you know what I mean? He's also in that fire elements, fire category, right? So that's pretty good. His life is pretty good too, 419,492. Wow, that's actually amazing. So I do like his traits, I've gotta say. The fact that he has immune to control, I really wish he had immune to torture status caster or trait as well, instead of that tough or hardened trait at entering 0. That would have been really sick, but that is what it is. So his name is Grateful Ted, and he's a turkey, alright? So he will be meta for a very long time, just based off of the traits and elements. Let's go ahead and take a look at the skills. Garnish Guard, low fire damage to an enemy, applies a damage reduction to an enemy. Now that's not that good. Hopefully the other skills are good. Fortified Wings applies a 44 or 40% life shield to all enemies, not 44, and a 30% life shield to itself. So I wonder if that 40 and 30 will stack up together, so 70% together for himself and 40% for everybody else in the team. I think that's what's up. I'm gonna go ahead and do a review on it very soon so you can find out. Main course comment. It's a moderate fire damage to all enemies, applies major damage reduction and 50% of life shield to itself. So you're getting 50% life shield, and on top of that you're dealing a lot of damage with major damage reduction. Major damage reduction really doesn't help much. Chest armor piece applies a 30% life shield to all allies, applies megaton to itself. That's actually not that bad. So you do have a skill to regain your megatons. It's not like once it's cleansed you can't regain it. That's good. I actually do like that skill. Let's go ahead and take a look at, I would say, the whole stat sheet. That's very important, right? We're gonna go ahead and take a look at this. All right, I went ahead and zoomed in enough so you guys can see. So elements are good. Oh, it is tough trait, so that's better than hardened. You do have to rank it up once to get the taunts, and if you want the megatons, obviously rank 3. And it doesn't seem like the megatons only lasting for one turn. Nothing's really mentioned there. Relics are excellent. Shield and armor, that's very good. Books, it's in mechanical, winged, and good legion, so you have 3 books for team wars. That's really good. Skills. Damage reduction and low fire damage. That was armored beard. Wait, oh, never mind. Okay, so 2 different skills I see here. They do the same thing. Damage reduction to an enemy, low fire damage. Damage reduction to an enemy, low fire damage. Does he have 2 skills the same? That's so weird. Applies a 40% life shield to an ally. 0 cooldown on those, so you can spam that if you want. If you want to run a spammable shield skill, you can. 30% life shield to all allies. Applies major damage reduction to all enemies. So skill wise, I'm not really a huge fan of most of them. But let's check out the tier 3 and 4 because those are very important. So here, this we already saw, right? The main course comrade. That's a good skill to carry. You do have chest armor piece. Megaton with 30% life shield to all allies. That's good. Protection screen. Moderate light damage to an enemy, applies immune to control to itself, heals itself by 40%. Not bad. I just wish that instead of the immune to control, it would have been like immune to torture, because nowadays that's what you really deal with. Turkey Taunter 3000. Okay, heals itself by 25%, applies megaton to itself, applies a 50% damage mirror to itself. Not a bad skill. Alright, damage mirror, it is alright. Roast unit, moderate fire damage to all enemies, applies fire weakness to all enemies, applies 50% life shield and skill mirror to itself. Not bad. I just wish instead of fire weakness it was heal by either 50% or 100% That would have been a lot better. Or instead of the skill mirror, it was healing. But overall, not bad. I would recommend carrying the tier 3 and tier 4 skills. Alright, just these 4 right here for your 4 main skills when you do obtain this mythic. Is this mythic worth your 261 or is it 63 gems? Or is it 163 gems? One of the two. Is it worth it? Yes. It's actually 163. Is it worth it? Yes. Yes, it's actually worth your gems. Would you, or would I recommend ranking it up? Yes, I would recommend ranking it up. It will be a good Megaton monster, a good tank. Obviously not as good as King Adam, I would say, but keep in mind there are different elements, light and fire versus earth and earth, right? So different categories there. I would say though, this mythic, it's gonna cost you some gems, obviously, just like the other tails, you know what I mean? Maybe a couple thousand, depending how many rank or at what rank you want to get it to. I think I'll probably just get it to like rank 3 and then use my Astronites. I have like 8,000 Astronites or something. I'll probably do that, if not, rank it through the dungeon. You know what I mean? Because I also want to use those Astronites for Voltaic. I'll have to see. But anyways, very good monster. I would recommend ranking it up, obviously. I want to see, I just want to read the comments here. Sometimes the comments are funny. I want to go ahead and like it, obviously. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and retweet it as well for just fun, I guess. Alright, so how to access the events. Okay, so the events, you can't access it just yet. At the moment, you can go ahead and like farm up these things called chicken legs or whatever, these items for the current event. I'd recommend claiming as much as possible because this monster is actually good. So try to get as many of those chicken legs as possible, those items for the event, because once the event begins right after this current marathon, it's going to start. What I recommend doing is try to make it as high as possible, get those keys that are in the tails, and those keys will let you have access to the chests and the chest shop where you can actually get cells for free depending on how many of those tokens you have. You can get the tokens from Monster Wood through some of the challenges like Growth Spurt, Gold Event, Rune Lords, things like that, so I'd recommend doing that. Seems really OP, definitely going to try and get him for sure. I would say he's not OP, but he is pretty good. I wouldn't call it overpowered though. Nothing like that. Alright, but anyways. Oh, out of context, I know this guy. Oh, this person follows me? Oh, I'm gonna follow him back then. Cool. I haven't been on Twitter in a while, that's why I said, you know, like I told you guys in the beginning, I haven't been on Twitter in a while, so don't judge me. But anyways, guys, the monster's good. I hope you guys did enjoy today's analysis. And in terms of runes, for those of you guys wondering, in terms of runes, I would recommend giving it triple team speed that are mutated with life, or 2 team speed mutated with life, and give it a life for the final. And if you want to make it even tankier, 2 life and 1 team speed the most. Alright, you don't want to do triple life or triple team life or whatever. Don't do that, alright? And also, for relics, I mean, you can never go wrong. You can give in like Tertullian Water Magma armor or Richa armor for shield. There's tenacity. I would say if you have tenacity, sure, but if you have better relics, there's better relics like Drobonaut shield and much more. You can never go wrong with the shield and armor. But good monsters. Anyways, guys, like I said, check out my Twitter, Real Monster Gaming. Go ahead and give me a follow if you haven't already. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching today's Monster Gens analysis video. Hope you guys enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, what you guys think about Grateful Ted. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.